Hello guys, hello YouTube. This is Marimo Sumaili. How you guys doing? Yeah, I want to do a quick video here and about the Cuban doctors who adopted in Wajir area in Kenya. So it's very sad to see very people that they came to help the poor people and give them help and treating them and volunteer actually to come to a country and help people that they need health-wise. And now they got adopted. Well, people they say this is Al-Shabaab, but I'm asking myself, why this Al-Shabaab thing never ends? Al-Shabaab never ends. So who's behind Al-Shabaab? Who's the really entity that's supporting Al-Shabaab? So anybody there has an answer? Can somebody out there please go and research what's going on and who's behind Al-Shabaab? The World War I ends. World War II ends, the Vietnam Wars ends, the Korean Wars ends, many wars ends. Why this Al-Shabaab wars never ends? Who's behind this Al-Shabaab thing? And you guys, you believe that Al-Shabaab adopted these two Cuban doctors? Do you really believe that? Or is certain entities that they were behind the adoption of these two Cuban doctors? And why Cuban government sending is very valuable people to a country run by the CIA's MI6 and Mossad? The CIA, it's American intelligence agencies, and Mossad is Israeli agencies, intelligence agencies, and the MI6, it's a British intelligence agencies. So if Cuba and America, they don't get along, no, they have put each other embargoes. America put embargo to the government, the Cuban government, and the Cuban government knows exactly some of the African countries, they cannot protect their own people. If you cannot protect your own people, how can you protect other people from other countries? Especially those people that came to help you and your people. So why the Cuban government send his doctors or its doctors to Kenya, whereby the Kenyan government runs by the CIA and MI6 and Mossad? The same animosity between America and Cuba. People out there, the other governments out there, the African governments, they cannot protect your people. They can't even protect their own people. Look, their people, they're suffering. They're dying with anger. They're dying with healthy. There's no food. How can they protect the foreigners from other countries that they came and help the people to that country? So Cuban government, just please bring your doctors home. Bring your doctors home. So this is the warning. So people, they say that Al-Shabaab who adopted these two Cuban doctors. Who believes that? So I believe that there's something cooking here. The big fish here. There are people that are afraid of talk something like it's very controversy. Oh, do you have evidence? Do you have evidence? You know, people that just come up. Oh, they listen to their governments. Oh, Al-Shabaab, Al-Shabaab, Al-Shabaab. Why Al-Shabaab never ends though? How many Al-Shabaab? How many kids Al-Shabaab produce they produce kids every day that they never end? As I said, all the big wars ends. You know, the Vietnam Wars, Korean Wars, World War One, World War Two ends. The other wars in South America ends too. Even the Spanish-American War ends here in America. Even the Civil War ends in America. Civil War ends everywhere. Why this Al-Shabaab wars never ends? Does anybody have an answer there? So, the Cuban government, do not send your doctors to African countries because they're not going to protect your people. These countries, they're run by the CIAs, Mossad, and MI6. So, to my opinion, Cuban government, just bring your doctors home. That's the only, yeah, just bring them home, that's all. Send your doctors to countries that are independent countries. Because all these African countries are not independent. They're still run by the Western governments. So, and you've been having embargo. The American government put an embargo on you. So if you send your people to Kenya, anywhere in Africa, it's easy to be adopted. Because these governments are not independent government. They're all run by the Western governments. So, Cuban government, bring your doctors home. You know, because the African government or Kenyan government is not going to protect your doctors. That's it. Please subscribe. Give thumbs up. Let me put your comment and let me know what's going on. All right. Bye bye.